Surprise, surprise, I've been thrifting a lot recently.
All of you, to stop what you're doing and listen.
Some of the stuff that I got, I didn't formally do a haul for, but I did style them in this video. I felt like a few of those pieces, plus a few that I picked up more recently, were worthy of their own haul. So, let me show you guys what I got. So I know a lot of you who are subscribed to my channel probably found it through the Is Reformation Worth It video. I showed you some items that I purchased from the Reformation store and from a higher end consignment store that happened to sell Reformation. But these two items I'm about to show you are actual Reformation pieces that I got for under $30 each at a regular thrift store. The first piece is this adorable tank top that I picked up from Beacon's Closet, kind of far south in Brooklyn near Park Slope. You can see the little mesh tag, and it was only $19. Like most of Reformation's pieces, this is made of rayon, which is not the nicest fabric, but I do like how there seems to be several layers of lining on this piece, so it's not super see-through. The sort of boob shelf section has kind of a weird fit to it, but when I had such luck in finding a Reformation piece for $19, I felt like I had to go for it anyway. I have to be very careful not to bend down in this top. So the next piece that I picked up is this gorgeous red Reformation dress from a different location of Beacon's Closet. This one I found at the Greenpoint location, which is probably their largest and most organized that I've seen. Like the other one, it's got the mesh Reformation tag, so you know it's real. And even though this is also a rayon fabric, it feels a little bit softer, which I kind of like. It does seem like it's a little bit susceptible to getting wrinkly, but that's not a huge issue for me. Again, Reformation sizing is really weird. I either wear a 0, a 2, or a 4. This dress happens to be in a size 4, and it does fit pretty well. Like most of their dresses, I feel like I could take this one in a pinch at the waist. I am glad, however, that the sleeves fit, because Reformation's sleeves tend to be very tight, at least on me. That's something to keep in mind. You might want to go for something sleeveless if you have bigger arms and you want to shop at Reformation. So anyway, those are the two actual Reformation finds that I made in the last few weeks, but I'm going to move on to some other items, some of them Reformation inspired, some of them just things that I liked. So this next dress from the Buffalo Exchange on 26th Street looks like it could be a Reformation dress. I love that this dress has a really luxurious feeling silk crepe fabric. I love that it's lined. The silhouette is super flattering. I especially love that this dress has a wrap detail in the front, but for whatever reason, the construction of the dress prevents it from slipping open. I love the wrap dress style, so I've dealt with that problem a lot. I'm really glad that this one seems to stay in place. From that same Buffalo Exchange, I picked up this adorable high neck magenta dress. This dress was originally from American Apparel. I'm guessing that it's a bit older because this does seem like a silhouette of dress that I had from them a very long time ago. I've always loved American Apparel's clothing. They were kind of ahead of the game in terms of sustainability, or at least ethical labor practices. They were trying to make everything in America. Then of course there was a lot of scandal about the owner of the company preying on underage women, so I lost respect for them for a while. They went bankrupt and went out of business. Anyway, despite all of that controversy, since I'm getting this garment secondhand, I don't have to worry about supporting American Apparel or its corrupt leader. So the fit of this dress is interesting. The tops on American Apparel items have always been very small and tight, and that is the case with this one. The bodice fits very snugly, but then I feel like there's a lot of volume in the waist and in the skirt, so it could be taken in a pinch. That just depends. If you really care about having perfectly fitting clothing, it matches my flowers, and that makes me really happy. Then at the same Beacon's Closet where I got the red Reformation dress, I found these black high top Converse. They were in pretty much perfect condition, minus a little bit of scuffing, but even the bottoms of them looked pretty clean when I picked them up. And this is one of those items that I had been wanting for a while, but I didn't want to directly support Converse and Nike, the larger company that owns Converse. So I was hoping that I would find a pair at a thrift store. And lo and behold, I finally did. Lastly, I'll show you a couple of t-shirts. So I know in my little trend report video, I said that I really don't like tie-dye, but since then I got a job at a fashion publication and my coworkers have all been styling tie-dye in really cute ways, and well, I bought a couple of tie-dye shirts. The first one you might consider more of an acid wash than a tie-dye, and it also has a very ridiculous graphic on it. This dragon shirt I picked up from the men's department of that same Beacon's Closet. I tried it on and it just made me feel really cool. You know, sometimes that happens, you can't really explain why, because it's like, this shirt is not my style at all. But at the same time, I feel like I never want to box myself into a particular style, so I felt like adding it to my wardrobe would kind of expand my options. Then the last thing I'll show you guys is from that Buffalo exchange where I got the two dresses. This is just a classic men's tie-dye t-shirt that I got for $8. This one in particular really caught my eye because it's got this gorgeous like green color. I feel like a lot of tie-dye I see is like kind of red, white, and blue, or maybe overly pink or something. This felt like something that was more my color palette. I love orange and yellow, as you can tell by the shirt that I'm wearing. As crazy as it sounds, I think this looks really good with that pair of leopard print pants that I styled in my last fashion video. I know it can be a little overwhelming to just like pile trend on trend on trend, but I've seen a lot of this kind of crazy pattern mixing on Instagram and Pinterest, particularly with tie-dye and animal print. And I feel like it's a good way to kind of keep that animal print trend rolling for a little bit longer, because I'm personally a huge fan of it and I want to hang on to it before it completely goes out of style. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see me style a few of these items, head to my last fashion video. That one was kind of like a haul without being a haul because I didn't really want to just sit in front of a camera and show you guys the stuff. Let me know what you think of the stuff that I just picked up, and also leave a comment if there's anything in particular you want to see from me next. I hope you guys make it through this heat wave if you are also on the East Coast of the United States like me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.